Hello again. That we are very much alive and well, and that our continuity can be ensured for the future, is evidenced by our endowment of the Vanguard Prize, which has been awarded since 2004. Mitchel Levitas, today holding the post of Executive Associate, New York Times Book Development, was one of the originators of the concept and structure of this prize. Prior to his current position, Mike was editorial director of book development for the Times, served as op-ed page editor, and was senior editor for Weekends, in which capacity he was responsible for the main news sections on Sunday and Monday and their coordination with the contents of the Week in Review. For over 5 years before that, he was editor of the New York Times Book Review. Before joining the Times, Mike was a news writer for the Voice of America, a reporter for the New York Post, where he won a George Polk Memorial Award for investigative reporting, and then an assistant editor at Time magazine. Mike was the first Brooklyn College student to be accepted into Phi Beta Kappa when the college received its charter. Okay, Mike, you're on.
Some of you may be wondering, and I don't blame you why, it's taken more than half a century since the Gideon's administration shredded the Vanguard Charter and the creation of the Vanguard Prize in 2004. Memories have grown a few cobwebs, and there seem to be two overlapping explanations that may come as news to some of you. The first is the awareness, and I think that President Gould had alluded to this. I think the awareness of having done something important for our alma mater by resisting a presidential coup that laid waste the First Amendment was important, but obviously slow to develop in our consciousness. I suppose we were maturing, while our awareness finally crystallized in the course of preparing for the 50th anniversary 10 years ago. One Vanguardian, Gene Bluestein, has since passed away, but a few of us vividly remember that he brought his entire family to the event from Fresno, California. He got up twice to speak. And archivists now say that they've traced to the source one of our own number, who was here today, but I'm not going to reveal the name, who actually suggested a graduation award to annually invigorate and reward the defense of the First Amendment on campus. The second explanation for our presence has also been mentioned earlier. It's in the nature of an evolutionary revolution. The brighter climate on campus for First Amendment rights, created by the administration of Christoph Kimmich, who spoke on a previously unthinkable occasion when he publicly dedicated a memorial plaque on the door of the old Vanguard office on the second floor of Boylan Hall in April 2006. And we gladly recognize and humbly appreciate that the administration of Karen Gould is on the same path. It's a huge relief. The 8-member, as the kids say, it's the way to go. In case you're wondering, the 8-member Vanguard Prize Committee meets in the spring to review and vote on candidate submissions that are pursued by the Brooklyn College Scholarship Committee and the faculty advisors for Kingsman Excelsior and the chair of the Television and Radio Department, who we are very happy to see here tonight. We prize their cooperation. Several past winners of the prize are celebrating with us tonight. They'll stand after the awards of all the winners are read, so please hold your applause until the end. No prize was awarded in this year, in 2010, largely because there was an absence of an appropriately defined First Amendment issue on campus, which is good and bad. But anyway, we're working on it. Now let me run through the honor roll of why we're here. Don't get up yet. Brandon Bain received the first award in 2004. He was then the editor of Kingsman, and he won the award for the forceful support of Excelsior, the rival paper, when it was closed for a day for alleged fiscal mismanagement. A sidebar to the story, reprinted the First Amendment. Grace Hernandez, who was editor of Kingsman in 2005, won the award for overseeing impartial reporting of a student government under unusual circumstances. The rival newspaper's staff was closely tied to one of the campus political parties. In 2006, the prize went to Laura Albanese, the former editor of Kingsman, for her defense of free speech on the campus in a vigorous attack against an attempt by a student government committee to shut down the rival campus newspaper, Excelsior, during a trumped-up investigation. Anna Maria Scaccia won the award in 2007 for coverage in Kingsman of the city government's closing of a graduate student art exhibit in a city-run art center in downtown Brooklyn, and for exploring and defining the role of the college administration in terminating that exhibit. 2008, we had to go overseas. Jason Davis, who was a student on the campus and learned a lot what the First Amendment means in the United States, reported 2 stories in Kingsman from St. Kitts in the Caribbean: discrimination against gay men, and schools ran without a principle and far beyond accepted standards. And in 2009, for maintaining the independence of Kingsman rather than merge it with another paper, Rima Katz won the Vanguard Prize. We didn't award a prize in 2010 because we really didn't get the applications that met the definition of the prize as we had it, and we've had a subcommittee working on a new set of guidelines which will be ready for the Vanguard Prize awarding, which I have the feeling we certainly will have this coming year. Now let me introduce the 3, and we'll award our applause. Brandon Bain, please stand up. Anna Maria Scaccia, please stand up. And Rima Katz, please stand up. We all thank you and the newspaper and the journalists of Brooklyn College and the administration of Brooklyn College, who together have forged a new outlook and new implementation, vigorous and intelligent, of what the First Amendment means and why it means so much to all of us and all of you. Thank you so much.